Hi everyone, we're from Tech 1 and from Group 2, and my name is Cassandra. So our survey's name is Health on the Horizon, Shaping the Future of Wellbeing. So, have you experienced micro-sleep or you're feeling very tired but you couldn't sleep at all and ended up only having 3 to 4 hours of sleep at night? Well, that is what our survey is for. Because one of the reasons why we're having low quality of sleep is because of our food intake. Believe it or not, eating heavy meals, especially those high in fat, before bed can lead into indigestions and discomfort when we are sleeping. So eating heavy meals 2 to 3 hours before bedtime can also raise body temperature, making us harder to sleep at night. So our survey is aligned with SDG 3, which is good health and well-being by focusing on sleep tracking and food intake. So let's move on to the next person.
Our group are using the pie chart to do a survey about how many meals do you eat per day. As we can see from our pie chart, there are 6 out of 140 respondents that only eat 1 meal per day. There are 80 out of 140 respondents that eat 2 meals per day. There have 51 out of 140 respondents that eat 3 meals per day, while there have 3 out of 140 respondents that eat more than 3 meals per day. From our pie chart, we can conclude that the highest data is eat 2 meals per day that reported by 80 respondents, while the lowest data is eat more than 3 meals per day that reported by 3 respondents. Based on our survey, we can give a recommendation is we need to encourage the consistency in meal timing as eating regular meal to support the better sleep and well-being.
Hi, I'm Bella. Based on data we have collected from our survey, let's analyze them by measuring the central tendency and the dispersion. First of all, we need to understand the typical number of meals people eat daily, which require us to find the mean. To figure this out, we took all the answers from the respondents by multiplying the number of meals eaten per day with the frequency, like 6 respondents that eat 1 meal a day, 80 respondents who eat 2 meals a day, 51 respondents that eat 3 meals a day, and 3 respondents that eat 4 meals a day. Then, we calculate the weighted total and divide it by the total number of respondents, 140. The final answer would be 2.36, which means that majority of respondents stick to 2 or 3 meals per day. Secondly, we're going to identify the most. In this case, it's 2 meals per day, reported by 80 respondents. This shows that the most common routine among the people we surveyed is having 2 meals a day. Next, let's find the median. To calculate this, we take all the responses we got about how many meals people eat per day and put them in order. Based on our data table, we know that our total respondents are 140, which is an even number. So the median is going to be on the average of the 2 middle number. Therefore, when we divide 140 with 2, we will find out that the middle value is on the 70th observation based on community frequency. When looking at the table, it shows that 2 meals per day is the answer for median.
The next is the variance. We will use the 1 over n minus 1 in bracket the total of fx square minus with the total of square fx divided with n. So first thing first, you can see at the frequency column that n is equals to 140. So 140 minus 1 equals to 139. That's why we write 139 right away. And then times it with 833. That one we took 6 times 1 square, 80 times 2 square, 51 times 3 square, and 3 times 4 square. So that's how you get 833. Minus with, you take from the fx column, which is the total 331, and then square it, you get 109561. So divide it with the n, which is 140. So when you calculate everything, you will get 0.36. Next is for the standard deviation. You take the number that you get from the variance, which is 0.36, and then square root it. So square root 0.36, you will get 0.6. That's how you will get the standard deviation and the variance.